Friends, yesterday we built this dirt cheap dirt jumper. Today we've got to test this dirt cheap dirt jumper for safety. It needs to be tested to make sure it's safe. Because of course it is going to my friend Arlo, and I want to make sure nothing unexpected pops up. If it does, I want it to happen to me first, and then he's good to go. If you need a refresher or you missed it and you can't be bothered to go watch a 13-minute video of me faffing about building this thing, which is fine, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. This is an older model NS Bikes Decade frame, built up with my old RockShox Domain 26-inch wheel size modified to 100 millimeters of travel fork, a random stem and bar that I happen to have, the brakes off of the GTMX, an NX power spline bottom bracket crankset, not the best thing ever, a custom set of wheels, Stans arch rims, 26-inch wheel size, with a Stans 330 front hub, and a Surly super new. It's a Surly rear hub. I had to modify this Thompson post to get it to fit, but I've been holding on to it for like 6 years, so I think it was the right move. Anyway, that's what this bike is, and now you know. Or now you know again. Back on the farm. Now, I can't fully explain why, but it felt like the first appropriate test of this here dirt jumper, this one, that'll be the thumbnail, was to come on down to the farm again and just check its capabilities out on some cross-country-ish, trail-ish style trails, single track. So far, so good. Actually, I should say this gearing, it's actually pretty good for this climb. I don't know why I walked all of this. All right, so now we just cruise on down to this here trail, the little descent to in the ground berm, rock garden. And you know, slick rear tire, rear brake only, mechanical, it falling over on its own, be damned. I dare to say that this is the most versatile bike you could bring on a trail like this. All right, big boy. Show this descent what we've got. Well, I'm a little scared. Oh my God. Traction is an issue. Ooh, look at that. This looks like new trail to me. So I did see Chris, who leads a lot of the building that goes on in here at the farm over the weekend. He was telling me they were cutting this new trail. At least I assume this is the trail he was talking about. A lot of flat turn switchbacks going on. Looks like they're just scrubbing up to here. Obviously not ready to be ridden yet, but I'm saying it every time I come in here. Give it a week. Something new's going in. All right, so far the Arlo machine has stood up to some relatively light single track usage. Let's go to the next spot. Oh, sweet. It's a new helmet. Look at that. Look at that! I got an email notification while we were in the woods that a package was delivered on the front step, so I didn't want it to just be sitting there. And this is the Smith Engage. It's what I've been wearing. Definitely the most comfortable helmet I've ever worn. And this is the new Smith Payroll, which they just sent me. Got the trail camo going on. I love new stuff, so I'm gonna wear this one. And now we're gonna go. Anyway, if you're interested in any Smith gear and you wanna support the people who support me, go check out the links below. Now we're somewhere just a little bit more appropriate for this bike. The Shearwater Skate Park. Shearwater Skate Park, arguably not that good of a park, but I am such a fan of this hip, and there's like a decent amount of variety all throughout here that it keeps me entertained with its variety long enough to be happy to make the drive out. It's actually not even particularly close, but it's generally never busy and lots of different stuff to ride. I wish there was a bowl here. Now, that very poorly executed hop 3 into this very mellow bank took like 760,000 tries, possibly. And a lot of those tries resulted in a really hard sweep across the front wheel, like a real bad hard landing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the very quick thrown together wheel build from yesterday, safety checked, good to go. Let's do a few things to make sure the brakes are working. All right, I am not at all too proud to say that the mechanical brake on this thing works significantly better than the, well, not that my hydraulic brake on my dirt jumper is very good anyway, but this does work better. Okay, I'm satisfied with this test for safety. Nothing fell off, nothing broke. I'd say this thing is well ready to go on to Arlo and just see some years of progression. It does just need one more thing though, and that is some proper sized zip ties for in here. I think this frame was powder coated at one point, and the big zip ties I have won't fit in here, and I hate these little clips, but Arlo, that's on you. And just as an FYI, no pressure whatsoever, I did open channel memberships. It's just one tier only. It's like $3. It mostly is just a way to support me being able to do stuff like this. Without you guys watching, without the YouTube ad revenue that I get from you guys watching, the additional super thanks that some of you throw my way every now and again, thank you for that. And now channel memberships, I wouldn't be able to just like give something like this away. Like I couldn't just feasibly take stuff that I currently own and let go of it without selling it if I didn't have those avenues of revenue. So if you're keen, you can support the channel through those avenues so that I can do more stuff like this, try and make our mountain bike community even better here on the East Coast of Canada. Make sure some people have some bikes to ride. I would love to be able to do more of that. And well, just allow me to keep creating, hopefully, somewhat entertaining content for you to watch wherever you are in the world. That said, there are some super thanks that Norton needs some treats for, and then this video's over.